Hello everyone, this is Taryn with Wonderfully Made Handcrafting, and today I'm going to be doing an unboxing of my subscription to A House of Books. Now, if you haven't heard of this company before, they are a vintage ephemera and paper subscription, and I absolutely love it. You know my love for vintage stuff, and this is totally my jam. So if you want to look into this more, definitely check out this video. I'll show you what all comes in my medium subscription kit. Now, obviously, there are 3 different sizes. Since there's a medium, there's a small, medium, and large. The large has a little bit more of bigger papers and also has some handmade goods, so that's something a little different. Obviously, also they have more pieces in it. This medium one is $49.99 if you get it just month to month. I decided to do a 3-month subscription, so I got a couple dollars off with that. And then the small, the only other thing you have to think about is with the small, you don't get a handmade bag, you just get a canvas bag. No big deal. I love using my canvas bags to cut and snip and everything and stamp on. If you've seen any of my stuff, I use canvas bags all the time, so that's not a big deal, but you do get a little bit of, I believe, smaller pieces of paper, I believe, and you don't get as many things. So that's all the stuff to kind of know about the small, medium, and large. I am loving the medium. I'm not sure if I would use, I probably would use the large pieces of paper in the large, but for right now, the medium's working for me, so I'm going to stick with it. So anyways, this is the bag for the mediums this month. Each month, the fabric changes, and everyone had a little bit of a different ribbon, or there was different ribbons to be had. And so I had this nice black ribbon, and let's just kind of open this up and see what's inside. Now, I do have to say that you can ask for special requests, and so my special requests for my kits are, I'm a Bible journaler, I said that, and I also love handwritten things. So anything that has some real old handwriting, I love. Photos are great because, you know, I love using photos, postcards, anything with handwriting, basically, ledger paper. And then I also said that I am doing this month a Secret Garden themed junk journal. This is going to be my first official junk journal, and I'm really excited about it, a little bit nervous, but so I said that anything kind of a secret garden theme or flowers or whatever would be awesome as well. So anyways, let's jump into this. I did get a sneak peek of it yesterday because I got it in the mail yesterday, but didn't have time to film, so I did kind of look and get a sneak peek. But I am loving the stuff that they provided this month. So let me kind of get this out. Now I did take, there was some bags, and I know some people hate that crinkly noise on unboxings. So I took the little things out of the bag. So let me make sure I got everything out of there. And then let me show you guys what is up with this kit. So first off, let me talk about this. This is new this month. This is a little postcard talking about what everyone has in their kit. So this month they did pre-pasted wallpaper. They did some wood embellishments. These were actually from Dollar Tree. They soaked them and peeled them so that you could get like a really nice, delicate little embellishment. That's going to work perfect for the Secret Garden theme. They also did wrinkled paper with stamping on them. And then for the large kits, they did a veggie dyed paper. So with those large kits, you are getting some pre-made items as well. So that is what they got for the largest month, and also instructions on how to do it yourself. So that's pretty cool. So let's move on and kind of talk about what is in here. So this was in its own little baggie. So we have some of those wood embellishments from Dollar Tree. All these will work perfectly for my Secret Garden themed junk journal. And then you have some fun textures. So we have this month, and then almost like a hemp. This one's really cool. Oops, they want to all attach to one another. And then you have 2 of these as well. So those are kind of your main textures this month. But we also had a bag of fabric. So these are all different fabric scraps. So this one has a really cool fray, which I will definitely use. And then we have this one as well that has a little bit of a smaller frayed edge. And then we have this fabric. Let's just open it up like this. Let's see. We have this blue little design. That one's cool too, but I love all the neutrals that I got this month. So there's this, then there is canvas, which I love stamping on, like I said. Oops, this one too I'm missing. So there's that one. And then there's this, which is really cool. I love this. Look how cool that is. And then we have some green, which will work perfect for a secret garden. And then this one that was holding them all together. So I will put that to the side and we will continue here. This is just a book binding by The Pricking of My Thumbs by Agatha Christie. I really like the color on that. Then I have a quick saver book, green stamps. I've had these before, but not the book itself. I've had the stamps. And so this was really fun and it's super full. As you can see here, some of them are taped in, but they were good little stampers. So I have this whole book of stamps. And then we have some bags. So let me kind of move some stuff aside so I can get into here. Let's see. Okay, let's move this. So it's not, there we go. Okay, so there's a lot of envelopes in their subscriptions, which I love because you can reuse them, but also it just keeps everything nice and separate. Make sure I'm not losing anything in there. Guys, I'm so excited about this. Watch. Look at this. July 12th, 1844. And oh my goodness, I love it. Let me just show it up close. Look how beautiful that is. Sorry, I'm super excited. I don't even know what this is. It says areas of circular segments. A table area of the areas of circular segments. But the handwriting's where it's at for me. Then we have a couple of those crinkled stamped images that they said they provided this month. So those are really fun. Also that one. And then I have a little photo frame. So this has a nice texture to it. So even if I don't use it as a photo frame, it'll be a really fun piece. And I like the color actually. It's really pretty. So let me put these all back, or at least put them to the side. I want to make sure to protect that special one. And let's go to envelope number 2. Make sure. Okay, got everything out of there. And then these are clippings. I love the watercolor look. So there's a bunch of different ones, but I love the florals that they provided this month. There's some birds. Not sure what this is, but look at these too. These won't go necessarily with my secret garden theme, but I love these. Especially this one. Look at that. I might be able to sneak this in to a secret garden theme. Then we have a couple of different weavings and paintings, buildings. Looks like a farm. more weaving. A couple other things. I really like this. The texture of the paper is really nice on that. It looks like a little trunk of dishes. This has some fun crackling texture look to it. This is kind of eerie and fun. We have these people, a bridge, teapot, and then a couple of engines, and then look at all these. These are so fun. I just love the look of them, the coloring of the paper, everything about them. So this is a great kit to have if you're working on something specific. They really try hard to find some fun things. So you have a bunch of florals and then these two larger ones, which are really fun. So that was all in this folder. And try to get these back in. Don't want to mess any of them up. And then we'll move on to the next one. Okay, so the next thing we have is this wallpaper. Sorry, I'm just putting those in. So these are the two wallpapers that I got. So you have this nice blue, and then you have this cream one. This one has a really fun texture as well, like stripes, lines. And then we have this huge one right here. This is a big envelope. Okay, got everything out of there. So these are going to be different books and different patinas, which I love. And this one, I wish you could see in person. It has a really nice texture. It's a little bit thicker of a page. But it has this really fun texture. I'm not sure if you'd be able to see. Maybe you can see in the light right there. But it's really fun. So this one looks like it was Abraham Lincoln. Ooh, that's cool with the gold. That's cool. Didn't see that before. Cool. Sorry. Now we have a tinier book. The House of the Seven Gables. But that's cool. I like that. And the pages are really kind of thinner on that one. So you're going to have a bunch of different little things. This is just the inside covers, or I forget what they're called. Okay. Just some paper that I could use. And then this one has a nice photo. Jack Russell Lowell, a biographical sketch. So this one, it says Ann Arbor, Michigan, Ann Arbor School District, #1. Then there's some fun hymns. I always can use hymns. And so having these are really fun to have in different ages and styles of hymn books. I love having different ones because different ones are going to look differently with patinas and ways that they write the titles and whatnot. So having a bunch of different ones, I always can have. So there was that one, and then there's this one, a good amount of those. Then we have The Mystery of the Blue Train by Agatha Christie, which is kind of fun. Different book, but both by Agatha Christie. And this one has thicker pages as well. Not necessarily a texture, but definitely a different, thicker pages. Then look at this one. I love the coloring of this. Look at that. It's beautiful. Not sure what kind of book it is or what book it is, but it's pretty cool. The Mysterious Stranger. This one is thinner pages as well. So with these, you usually get a number of sheets from each book. So that's fun because you can, you know, coffee dye them if you want or do different things. This one has the red edges. So that's pretty fun. Then this is the almanac from 1920. What's cool about it is it has these different advertisements in it. It'd be cool to look up the background behind these advertisements. All electric all the way from Chicago to Milwaukee. A train every hour on the hour from Adams and Wabash. This map shows only a few of the many points of interest. Anyways, really cool different ads and whatnot in this old almanac. How the Great Bell telephone system started and how and why it must continue to grow. I don't know. Just really cool things. The world's greatest baseball palace. Anyway, I don't know. I could look at this forever. Then we have the reclining figure, the red badge of courage. Those are fun. Then this one, the savory operas. A little tiny book, Patience. Then Point Pleasant and the Death of Cornstalk. That's the title of the book or the chapter. But there's some pictures in here. It says The Folly of England on that little sign. Then there's this. So anyways, you are getting a ton of papers in here. Emerson's poems. This one has a really cool texture as well, if you see. And then you also have these kind of purplish red. Oops. Ooh, they're actually gold. I just got a glimpse. Oh, see? I don't know if you can see. But see that gold gilding kind of foil on the edge? That's fun. I wonder if you could see that when you use them. But Emerson's poems. Then we have a little, it almost looks like a devotional. I don't know if it's maybe a Catholic devotional. I don't know. Possibly. And then you have a dictionary, I believe. So that's all that was in this, this envelope right here. A lot of fun papers, but there's more. Let me clean up this little extra pieces of paper mess. Okay, so let me just bring the rest of this pile over. This month, everyone got in the medium and large packages. Everyone got a little book, you know, the binding with the front and back covers. Usually the medium and larges get a front and back cover, or at least the mediums get a front and back cover. But this month they included the binding, and I am in love with this one. I can't wait to like reinforce this and maybe make a tiny little junk journal with all my fun little papers, because a lot of these papers are littler and I think this would be so fun. So I'm going to keep that nice. This is Funk and Wagnall's Handy Standard Dictionary and Atlas. And I believe I looked this up, and I believe it was from the 1920s. Okay, so here we have a couple of bigger pieces of paper. Let me turn it this way because I have them every which way. So this one has a fun deckled edge, also really cool texture like before. So there's a number of those pages in here. Then we have scripture readings. That's fun. From Hudsonville Reformed Choir. So it looks alphabetic index of tunes. So it looks like it was an old hymnal, maybe. And then this was just the scripture readings in the back of the hymnal. So that is fun. Then we have a couple more papers or clippings. These look to be old comics, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, so it looks like to be old comics. And then more of those. Then I have this with the building and a painting, it looks like. That's pretty cool if you cut that out and used it in a junk journal. And just the text in itself is fun. These are different trophies. And then this is pretty funny. I saw this before. This is all about like wine and alcohol, but I love the floral pieces in the back. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do about these. They're like different poems about alcohol, or say little quotes. I don't know. It's just funny. Because I probably wouldn't usually put this in a junk journal, but I really like this. I really like the look of this, is what I'm trying to say. This one, different coins. So there's a couple pages of that. Then this is really fun too. I love that they did such a good job at finding different things for my secret garden theme. So this is like a book of plants. So there'll be a lot of fun things to use in here. And I love the coloring of this. It's very light. And I don't know, it's just fun. So I have that one. Then we have a couple of photos of buildings. This looks Brooklyn Bridge, the Bowling Green office building. But anyways, a bunch of different sites of New York City. Then we have a couple of these different ledger papers. Those coloring will be fun for my secret garden. There's also these ones. And then she included some little Bible translation things. So this seemed to be from a book about the different translations of the Bible. So if you read on the back, you can tell what it was. This was, I'm not sure if this is the exact one, a translator, Gregory Martin, and it's talking about the difference of Luther and Tyndale versus his translation of the Bible. And there's different photos from this book is what I'm assuming it is. But you get the idea of on the back side, and you can kind of piece together what it's meaning with the photo. So that was very interesting. And different queens and kings that requested different Bibles. So this one, Matthew's Bible, it looks like maybe is the picture, but it could be also an opposite picture from the other side. There's a number of these. Early books in Hebrew. This one says the Great Bible, the Henrican Reformation as I gain in strength. Anyways, really cool stuff that I want to look more into. But you probably don't want to listen to me look more into. Different little drawings or paintings. This is cool. Then I love this photo. Look at that. It's amazing. So I'm going to figure out some way to use that. Then we have a couple of different paintings. Drawings, some birds. Then this is pretty cool. It's an old recipe book. I'm loving the color of it, and it's different from different countries. This is cool too. And then some cross-stitching patterns. A couple of buildings. It looks like how they were built. This. I believe this is French. Yes. Not sure what it says though. Don't know French. Now this is kind of like the other thing, the other two pieces I showed you. Really like the look of that. Some more cross stitch stuff. Some fun designs. Old boats. This is absolutely perfect for the secret garden. I can just imagine folding it over. I don't know. Folding it over and using it. I don't know. I just like this. Then we have this girl. Painting. And then there's a couple more pieces of paper. So this looks like it's different authors because it's Louisa May Alcott. And then I believe maybe it's just famous people. I don't know. John Quincy Adams. Anyways, there's that. Then a dictionary or encyclopedia, maybe. That's a really pretty color. Legend and books and art. Okay, this one has a fun texture as well. Then we have this, which is just the inside of a book. You could almost read what the book is if you held it up to the light. A treasury of the theater. There's some photos in there. but the paper is really nice. It's like, it's almost like a Bible page. It's very thin. Then last couple pieces, oh yes, I believe these went together, yeah. But it's the Saturday Evening Post, different covers, I'm assuming, and then some information, I'm not sure, but that's pretty cool. And then you have a couple more little dictionaries. And then more different style dictionaries. And then this last two. I don't know. This might be like... I don't know. They have Martin Luther here. I'm not sure if this is... Nope. It's just fun that I have Martin Luther. I think it's just kind of an encyclopedia of different... Yeah, an encyclopedia. But that's cool that there's Martin Luther. That's fun. And then the last one is this little piece of paper with a different dictionary. Or maybe just another, it's just another encyclopedia, which is fun. So anyways, there's a ton of stuff in these subscriptions. I mean, it's amazing how much stuff you get. There's just a lot. So if you're interested in signing up for a subscription from A House of Books, I'll leave a link down below. It's not an affiliate link, but I just love this company so much. I think you should jump on the bandwagon and grab one of these kits for yourself. If you've enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Also, you can subscribe and hit that bell notification button so that you don't miss any future videos. And I hope you have a wonderful day, guys. Bye.